Imagine opening Discord to see you've been banned for child safety for saying the word yeah. Or imagine you're me, obese and sits in a basement all day, and you reported a femboy server with naughty images of minors, yet Discord ignores your reports and does absolutely nothing. If I haven't made it clear yet, Discord is extremely broken. But there's something that Discord was forced to make, something that can make your Discord report stronger, and something that can get you out of a false ban on Discord. And the thing is, Discord doesn't want you to know about it, which is exactly why I'm telling you. So anyways, this whole thing involves something called the DSA, Digital Services Act. To summarize this, it's basically, did you know you have rights? People in the European Union have a better version of Discord, because Discord is legally required to follow all these rules that we're just skimming past. But since a third of you are in the US, I understand that you might not care, but this is still important because you should be angry that Discord doesn't give you the two massive advantages that EU users have. Enough blue balling you. What is the first advantage of Europe's special version of Discord? They're actually able to report people. But if you're considered a second-class citizen by Discord, so you're not in the European Union, when you go to report someone, you have a whole bunch of pre-selected reasons that you can go through. And these are all right until you get into complicated things. Like, I don't know, why don't I throw back to my previous video I made where I talked about a femboy server? It was like the hub, but for femboys. What was happening is that the people would say their age in the general channel. They'd say, oh, I'm 13. And then in the wiener channel, they would send an image of themselves. Now, if I can combine those messages together and send it to Discord, give them some context, maybe they would get banned. What ended up happening? Absolutely nothing. God, my sarcasm is at an all-time high. But it turns out Europe's special version of Discord has their own reporting system. They actually have a whole entire website for it, discord.com/report. And with this website, you can access Discord's better version of reporting. Except when I go on it, the page is absolutely blank. There is nothing on it. And that's because this webpage only works for people in the European Union. But with the help of this video's partner, NordVPN, I know I'm smooth, NordVPN allows me to change my location to Germany so that when I do refresh this page, I can now go through the DSA reporting form. But before we get more into this reporting illegal content special Discord reporting page, I gotta pay my child support. Now, NordVPN won't pay your child support, but it will allow you to change which country websites think you're in. Just like how I fooled Discord into thinking I instantly materialize inside of Germany, you can use NordVPN to trick websites like Netflix into thinking you're in a different country. In doing so, you can get their country exclusive shows, or you can use NordVPN to bypass any geo-blocks. I use NordVPN every day for two reasons. I use it, one, to hide my IP. So whenever I visit any sketchy websites and I make a video on it, I don't have to worry about scammers trying to DDoS me off the internet as revenge after I release my video. But the second reason why I use NordVPN is that if I'm investigating a Discord server and I get banned off the Discord server, if I go on my alt account and I try joining again, Discord won't let me. Discord will ban your IP from the server. But the whole point of a VPN like NordVPN is to change your IP. So I turn on to NordVPN, my IP changes, and kaboom, I'm allowed right back in as if nothing happened. Guys, don't tell Discord I do that. Just keep it between us, okay? So give NordVPN a try at nordvpn.com/no-text-to-speech. And if you use my link, which is conveniently in the description, nordvpn.com/no-text-to-speech, you get 4 extra months with a purchase of a 2-year plan. And if you don't like it, you also get a 30-day money-back guarantee at nordvpn.com/no-text-to-speech. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the child support for the month is now covered. So we can get back to what's important at hand. It's not my child, it's the fact that this Discord reporting form is significantly better than Discord's normal reporting system. And I'm just going to show you why it's better. It'll first tell you to report illegal content. It's not asking you to report people that are bullying or harassing you on Discord. So little Timmies that spam Discord's reports because they don't know how to block someone on Discord, you're already separated from that nonsense, which is already an advantage in my heart. Now, with this form, you can report a message normally in Discord, but the way that this works is different. You can technically report a Discord message without having a Discord account. That's why it asks for your email, which doesn't make sense because if you're reporting a Discord message without a Discord account, how did you see the Discord message in the first place? Logic aside, whatever, who cares? But you can see already that this page is significantly different than what you normally see on Discord because you need to enter in your country of residence, your full legal name, your Discord account, if you have one, which again, this doesn't really make sense because how would you you report something on Discord if you don't have a Discord account, and it asks for the URL of the message that you were reporting for illegal content. So for example, if you just click the three dots on a message and you click copy message link, that's what Discord wants. Now, you'll notice in the country of residence, there's no Canada, and if I scroll down to the very bottom, there is no United States of America. And that's because, again, this is only for people that are affected by the DSA in the EU. So I'm technically not allowed to use this form, but I think it's worth taking a shot, especially because I'm actually going to be reporting illegal content while I'm showing you this demonstration. I have two message links. I have one of an image of someone without clothes on, and then I have a message from the same user saying that they are 16. So if I have two of those messages in a single report, Discord should be able to see that this is a child putting themselves at risk. And when I enter in the URL of the message that I'm reporting, which I do have to blur, hopefully for obvious reasons, you'll notice that there's only 12 characters left, so I can only put in one message link. So far, this just seems like a very pointless form where you just have to fill out extra information for Discord. But when you click next, not yet, but when you click on next, it'll tell you to report illegal content. You can see this is very much only illegal content. For me, a minor is posting or sending bad messages, and I report it for that, and just this one thing is all I ask Discord to add into the reporting system, but no. And I'll get into a whole entire rant on why Discord won't be fixing this, but this is the biggest reason. There's one more reason why this report form is better, but this is the biggest reason why Europe's version of Discord is significantly better. Because when you report something, you can actually provide context. In my case, I'm reporting both a message link of someone who sent an image of themselves, and I also want to give Discord context from another message that the person said they were 16 years old. This is a perfect report. It is short. It has two message links to what you need to know. I click on next, and before you submit your report, you need to say, I believe that the information and allegations contained in this report are accurate and complete, which I click on next, and now I can submit my report. Now, will that report go anywhere? I don't know, because here's the thing. This report system isn't some godly almighty power that will automatically ban people. Discord can still be the absolute idiots that they are. Once you submit one of those reports, after a couple of days, Discord will give you a status update on your report. You can see that my report was closed. Now, this is a different report because I don't want to show you one that actually has minors on it, just in case people like reverse the report number and get like the message links and stuff. I don't want to deal with that. So instead, this is a report that I made on December 11th, 2024. I reported a message on Discord of someone sharing malware. It was obviously malware. I think I included a link to a malware analysis of it. Discord was like, damn, dude, that's such a cool report. In fact, they said, hi, we have decided not to take action on the content you identified in your report. So Discord just told me to go myself, which is great. But like I said, there's still one more benefit to Europe's special version of Discord. In the email, it says, if you think we made a mistake, you can request we review this decision by clicking here. So you can force Discord to take another look at the report. Report is ineligible for review request. Great sign. It'll just give Discord another chance to try again or just deny your report again. And with Discord's normal reporting system, if you're reporting a single image of someone naked, Discord might just say, oh, that's an adult when it's a 16-year-old. This is why context is always important. But it should be obvious that if this is only included in the DSA reporting system because turns out it's legally required, it shows Discord doesn't give a Discord does not care about your reports, which is extremely ironic because when the DSA came out, Discord made this blog post that says how we're evolving our safety architecture for the Digital Services Act. But this blog post is the biggest load of corporate slop I have ever read because they say creating a place for safe connection is a top priority and we invest heavily in it. And Discord says they care so much that independent of any regulation, more than 15% of our employees are focused on safety. Independent of any regulation, except you cannot report context unless it's specifically in the DSA form, where you're, by regulation, supposed to have that. A lot of this blog post is Discord saying, we care about you and we're adding all these features. We definitely don't have the EU pointing a gun to our head with massive fines. And when I mean massive fines, I really do mean them. If Discord breaks the Digital Services Act, the maximum amount of fines that the DSA can put against a company that fails to comply with an obligation laid down in the DSA, the fine shall be 6% of the annual worldwide turnover of the provider. So just for context sake, their penalty would be $30 million. So Discord saying, independent of any regulation, they're doing good. No, it's because they don't want to be fined $30 million. And the reason why I'm this nihilistic about Discord is because they're planning to roll out certain parts of the system to make the platform continue to be the best place to hang out, to improve safety. And just saying that makes it comedic. Adding a basic menu that says add more context. Easiest you could do, and it hasn't been done for a whole year. You gotta love it, guys. But Discord talks about transparency, where they specifically say, we want users to be able to easily understand what rules they broke. And let's get into the false bans by Discord, because if you go on r/ban from Discord, there are people every single day complaining about how they got falsely banned off Discord. And there's this post here where someone said insane aura, and they got banned for child safety. You can see the transparency is high here. This person here got banned off Discord for child safety for saying yes. And my favorite part of Discord being transparent is that this person got banned for child safety, and what they did was, we don't know. The transparency is so transparent that even I can't see it in the screenshot. It's that transparent. Transparency, baby. Now, I am being a little bit facetious here because later on in the blog post, Discord does say that we're adding more context to our action notices, including the content that violated our policies. So, what message did you send? And they point out that they will do that as long as providing that additional context does not harm Discord or others. This exclusion makes sense. Let's say this person here sent an image of CP. Discord not saving that CP and then later showing you is Discord keeping themselves safe. Except I think this exclusion is going way further than what it should be and is causing people to be falsely banned or potentially break the DSA. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because remember how at the beginning I talked about how someone got banned for child safety for saying yeah? It turns out that was from a Twitter post that got 3 million views. And someone asked them the question, we don't know what you're saying yeah to. Let's kidnap a whole bunch of kids from a daycare. Yeah! Then maybe this is a valid ban. Well, it turns out what happened is that in a chat, they sent this gif here of Child Po, as in Po from Kung Fu Panda. I hope I don't have to explain the joke. You get it. But after they sent that message, someone said, wait, Kung Fu Panda? And they replied with yeah. And that exact same yeah was the yeah that got deleted. So what it seems like what's happening is that people might be breaking the rules, but instead of Discord telling you exactly what rule you broke, they just grab a random message that's like in the vicinity of what you sent, and then they put it in the report reason. But the reason why I'm bringing this up, these false bans, is because Discord is legally required to provide you evidence for termination. Any providers of hosting services, so Discord, shall provide a clear and specific statement of reasons to any affected recipients, you, for any of the following restrictions imposed on your account. So whether that be your messages getting deleted or whether you get suspended or terminated from doing something on Discord, or if your account gets suspended and terminated. All of those actions requires clear and specific statements. But the important thing that I want to point out is that the information provided by the providers of hosting services, Discord, shall be clear and easily comprehensible and as precise and specific as reasonably possible under the given circumstances. So being banned for saying yeah, under the DSA, you could argue that this is a false ban. And with the DSA, you are legally entitled to appeal. And being legally entitled to appeal is the second big advantage of the DSA. Because if your Discord account gets banned, you have the option of clicking, did we make a mistake? Let us know. If you click on that, it'll take you through the appeal process. And by the way, everyone can appeal. It's not just people in the EU, it's everyone across the world. So credit where credit is due, Discord did allow everyone to appeal. But where EU users get an advantage is that they can do a special out-of-court dispute settlement. And it's time for a little bit of DSA lore. But basically, if you get banned off Discord and the reason is completely false, or Discord doesn't tell you and it's not clear what rule you broke, you can appeal that ban. You can appeal any ban that Discord gives you. But if Discord tells you to go yourself, then you have the option of doing an out-of-court dispute. And it's mainly just a faster and more cost-effective way to settle disputes. Now, you always can take the matter to national courts, so if Discord bans your account and you lose like hundreds of thousands of dollars because of it, and you can prove it, makes sense to go to court. I'm not a lawyer, go to an actual lawyer. But if your goal is to just get your Discord account unbanned, this out-of-court dispute will cost you $0 dues and almost guarantee you'll get unbanned if you did nothing wrong. Because what happens is that both you and Discord goes to an out-of-court dispute settlement body with the purpose of resolving the dispute, you being banned falsely and you want to be unbanned. And the important thing is that in any case, for the recipients of the service, so you as a Discord user, the dispute settlement will usually be available free of charge charge or at a very low nominal fee. However, out-of-court dispute settlement bodies do not have the power to impose a binding settlement of the dispute on the parties. So you can go to these out-of-court settlements, argue about how Discord falsely banned you, and even if the out-of-court settlement body says that you were falsely banned, Discord doesn't even have to listen. So this whole entire out-of-court dispute settlement process seems completely pointless. However, it is extremely useful because here's the thing. These out-of-court dispute settlements cost Discord time and therefore cost them money. And if Discord is giving out these false bans, instead of them going through this whole entire process and wasting time, they most likely will just completely fix your get you unbanned before having to go to this out-of-court dispute. But the second benefit of these out-of-court disputes is that if a whole bunch of people are doing these out-of-court disputes for false bans, it could tell the EU that Discord is violating the DSA. The worst part about this, though, is that no one in the EU is using this, which means Discord has no incentive to fix their That's not a hyperbole, by the way. No one is using this. And how do I know that? Well, Discord has their own Digital Service Act reports. And when you download it, you just get a whole bunch of CSV files and you get a PDF. And if you open up the PDF file, it looks like this. Wow, this looks great. That's exactly why I did YouTube. So I could avoid spreadsheets and now look full circle again. But if you look at the number of decisions submitted to an out-of-court settlement body, the total number of out-of-court dispute settlements that Discord got was 0. So if you're getting falsely banned by Discord and you truly do believe that it is a false ban and you appeal it and Discord still bans you, go through an out-of-court dispute settlement. And if enough people are doing this and enough of these settlements are valid, because Discord does have to report the amount of decisions that were upheld or reversed, if Discord is constantly having to reverse these decisions because of out-of-court disputes, the EU might be like, wait, hold on, what the is going on here? But here's the thing, we still have these problems, and unless Santa delivers me a Christmas miracle, I don't think Discord is going to fix these issues. Both seem like an easy fix, but Discord isn't going to fix this because money. It always ties back to money. Here's the thing, Discord used to have their white page of doom and gloom, but this white page would allow you to report people on Discord. You'd enter in your email address, you'd say that you're reporting someone, and you can give a subject and a description. You can include all the reasons why you're reporting someone, and you would include message links. The problem, though, is the page got removed. And the reason why is because most of the reports that Discord would get were incoherent ramblings from children crying about being called a stinky poo-poo head, and Discord had to pay people to go through those reports. And what ended up happening is that Discord eventually moved to their new reporting system, which is a massive downgrade. And the best part is that if you click I don't like it, it doesn't even do shit. But with this new reporting system, it allows Discord to basically throw these reports into an AI to save money. But in my conspiracy theory brain, I feel like Discord has this awful reporting system that is so minimal that it's basically useless, because if Discord ever gets sued by someone, they can just say, guys, you can't sue us. We didn't know. We had no context to the report. How could we ever know that kids are being harmed on our platform? How? So with that, you would think this DSA system where you can report illegal content is a way better solution. But for Discord to read my context, I mean, that just requires more time. You can't get AI to figure that stuff out. That costs money. Considering this context system only works for DSA, it should be telling what Discord thinks of any of their problems on their platform. If you try reporting someone normally, we will make it as useless as possible, and we will only allow you to add context. We will only make this reporting system the bare minimum if we are legally obligated to by the DSA. And we're going to make it only available to people who legally need it. Now, the question that everyone has on their mind is, will Discord fix the false bans? And the answer is probably no. Instead of Discord just showing random messages for proof of what you said and how it violates child safety, if Discord just put like a little description saying, you sent a message talking about minors in this way, and here's kind of what you sent, they could do that. But again, putting in context, you have to get AI to do it or a human to do it. That costs money. Discord don't give a about you. And really, Discord wouldn't change anything, even for the people in the EU, until people start doing those out-of-court disputes, because no one is complaining with out-of-court disputes. Discord doesn't have a reason to make it better. So anyways, gamers, that's all she wrote. And Discord, if you tortured one of your employees by forcing them to watch this video, just give us context for reporting. Starting small is better than not starting at all. And conveniently, that's my pickup line for my date tonight. Bye-bye, my 2-inch kings. I love you. Mwah!